Good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, April the 21st. Hope all is well with you on this beautiful day, at least here in the Northeast. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday, a little rain, little mixed in sunshine. You take the good with the not so good, and you roll with it, as they say. And also, you make sure that you make your own happiness and joy, regardless of the weather. I know this is something I speak of often, but as I always tell you, I speak to myself when I speak to you. I'm trying to reinforce things that I think are important for our overall sense of peace. So, with that, I will ask you to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. John, chapter 10, verses 11 through 18. Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. A good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. A hired man who is not a shepherd and whose sheep are not his own sees a wolf coming and leaves the sheep and runs away, and the wolf catches and scatters them. This is because he works for pay and has no concern for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and I know mine, and mine know me. Just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I will lay down my life for the sheep. I have no other sheep that do not belong to this fold. Those also I must lead, and they will hear my voice, and there will be one flock, one shepherd. This is why the Father loves me, because I lay down my life in order to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own. I have power to lay it down and power to take it up again. This command I have received from my Father. So, at first glance, we might assume, not accurately, even with what Jesus is telling us, but we might assume that the sheep can do nothing on their own, that they need the total guidance of the shepherd for everything they do. This is really not true. Although the shepherd is very important in giving guidance at times and being there in case they need him, sheep are extremely well organized to take care of themselves as they flock together anytime that safety is compromised. Now, I know this because I spend a lot of time with sheep. That's what I do at sanctuaries, and I've witnessed their actions. They're beautiful beings, beautiful. And they're very nice. Once they trust you, they'll come up, they'll take food out of your hand, they'll come and go closer to you to see you. But when they have that hesitancy, they bond together extremely well and they take care of each other extremely well. They do what they have to do, they make their own life happen. Absolutely, they look to the shepherd whenever they need the shepherd, and hopefully the shepherd is there for them, whoever that shepherd might be. But they do have some independence and some very good lessons to teach us. Because, my friends, this is life rolled out to us as well. We need to have our own independence. We need to take care of each other like the sheep do, something I emphasize because I believe it needs attention today. We don't see that nearly as much as we should. Take care of each other. And we need to realize that Jesus is there, but we don't totally lean on him. We realize that we have it within us to care for one another, to do what's necessary, to recognize dangers in our life, and to move in the right direction. Just like my martial arts training, it's very similar. Your instructor goes from being someone who is giving you 100% attention to being there as a guide and no longer has to give you every little bit and spoon feed you things. And this is how we should visualize Jesus in our life. He is there. He is there when we need him, but we don't need to be spoon fed from him. He wants us to be like the sheep, make it happen in our life, do the necessary things, take care of one another, and spread compassion to the world. Well, my friends, that's my message for you on this Sunday morning. As always, I hope it was helpful for you. I always welcome your comments and your thoughts. I always appreciate when you share this video for others, but mostly I appreciate you being here with me. Let's take a moment or two of silent reflection, and then we'll end with a prayer. Most loving Jesus, we thank you for being a guide in our life. We ask that you give us the wisdom and the strength to understand that we need to make our own life happen the way it needs to unfold, in a positive way, caring for ourselves and each other. Let us not fall too dependent on anyone, including you. That you are there for us, we recognize it, we appreciate it, and we love you for being there for us. But let the independence that we need to have in certain areas spread out to this world so that people and animals care for one another more often, and we have less stress and more compassion. Well, my friends, I will see you back here tomorrow morning at 7:30 Eastern Time. In the meantime, I wish you all a wonderful Sunday. Take care, everyone.